Hello everyone, welcome to MES e-learning channel. In the last session, we discussed skill of illustration. So we have understood how we should give examples, right? So when you explain, your examples should be simple and relevant to the concept. Then we should use apt media. So what were that? Yes, it is verbal and non-verbal media that we use. Then sufficient number of examples should be given. And also you should make sure that students participate. So pupil participation is necessary so that we can verify our students have understood the concept correctly or no. Now coming to inductive-deductive approach. So in this session we are going to discuss inductive-deductive approach. So these are two approaches that we can use when we teach a concept. So inductive approaches where the teacher first gives examples related to the concept or the idea that she is going to teach them, and then through the examples the teacher will then bring them to the concept, the fact that or the principle that the teacher is teaching them. Okay? So in this approach, teachers start with examples based on the concept, idea or rule, and then try to draw inferences on the basis of these examples. Understood? So this is inductive approach where you're giving them examples and then taking them to the concept. Next is deductive approach. So in this approach, teacher states the concept or idea or rule and then give examples to support or to illustrate, right? So first the fact, the principle, the law, it is explained to the students, and then she gives examples related to it. So this is deductive approach. Okay? So in inductive, we are first giving examples and then taking them to the concept. And in deductive approach, we are giving them the concept or the idea or the law first and then examples. Okay? So this is inductive approach and deductive approach. Then what is inductive-deductive approach? Where both come together. So this approach involves both the inductive and deductive approach. Is this clear? Let me just repeat once again. Inductive approach is where examples are discussed and then with the help of the examples, the concept is explained. In deductive approach, the concept, the law or the idea is presented first and then the examples are given. Okay? And now let's see how we are using both together. So that's our inductive-deductive approach, right? So as you see here in inductive approach, present examples and then make an inference. So where you ask them, so what did you observe in these examples? Right? So the child will make an inference there and then you will generalize or elicit the rule. Okay? And in deductive approach, you first state the rule and then give examples which will clarify or verify. Okay? And in inductive-deductive approach, first you present examples and then you generalize it. Okay? So the child will make an inference, you will generalize it, and later here the students will give you examples which will help you verify. Right? So this is inductive-deductive approach where first you give examples, then you explain the concept or you take them to the concept, the idea that you are teaching them, and then at the end, once it is clear, this pupil, the students will give you examples. So when you follow this approach in teaching, it is called as inductive-deductive approach. So now, the teacher having mastery over the skill of illustrating with examples should be able to do what? She or he should be able to formulate good examples, present the examples in the utmost effective manner. Okay, so that's very important. You're just giving examples. What if the students are not understanding then? So the example should be given in an effective manner and at the end, test the attainment of the concept by the pupil. Okay, so these are the three things that you have to keep in mind. Formulate good examples, present the examples in the utmost effective manner and test the attainment of the concept by the pupils. So I hope in this session you have understood what is inductive-deductive approach. It is very important. So whenever you're using this in your teaching, so what are we doing here? We are first giving them examples related to the concept and then explaining the concept, or then, you can also ask the students for their inferences, their observation, and then you can bring them to the concept, and finally, take examples from the students. So this is how you use this inductive-deductive approach. Now, how to use this in different subjects? I'll show you through my shorts. For that, the links will be given in this video. And finally, this is very important. So mastering the skill of illustrating with examples is like painting a vivid canvas of understanding. Just as an artist breathes life into a blank space, examples infuse clarity and depth into ideas, making them resonate and flourish in the minds of others. So remember this and use this skill to the best so that you make your learning more engaging and effective. So that's all in this session. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.